What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's 2026, and somehow the Steam Deck is still everywhere. But now the real question is not, what is it? It's this. Should you still buy a Steam Deck in 2026? Or is it finally outdated? Because, let's be honest, this thing is getting older. New handhelds are faster, newer chips are stronger, and gaming laptops are more powerful than ever. So does the Steam Deck still make sense? Or is it just nostalgia at this point? Let's break it down. First, the design. And honestly, it still holds up insanely well. It feels like a real console in your hands. Big, solid, and built for gaming sessions that last hours. The buttons feel great, the grips are comfortable, and it still doesn't feel cheap even in 2026. Now the screen. If you've got the OLED version, this is where the Steam Deck still surprises people. Colors pop, blacks are deep, and games just look alive. Even newer handhelds struggle to make games feel this cinematic. Now, performance. This is where things get interesting. No, the Steam Deck is not the most powerful handheld in 2026, not even close. But here's the truth most people miss. It doesn't need to be, because almost everything you actually want to play still runs well. Indie games? Perfect. Older name games? Smooth. Newer ARCM games? Playable, if you tweak settings. You're not chasing ultra graphics here. You're chasing smooth, portable, console-like gaming. And it still delivers that. Battery life is another big win. You can easily get hours of gameplay depending on what you're playing. Light games? You're chilling for a long time. Heavy games? Yeah, you'll need a charger nearby. But compared to most handheld PCs, even in 2026, it still competes. Now the software. This is where the Steam Deck actually feels ahead of the game. SteamOS is simple, fast, and just works. No Windows headaches, no weird setup problems. You turn it on, and you're gaming in seconds. But it's not perfect. Some modern games are starting to push it hard. Storage fills up fast. And yes, sometimes you will have to tweak settings to get the best experience. So here's the real question. Who is this for in 2026? If you want the absolute most powerful handheld, this is not it. But if you want a cheap, portable PC, a massive game library, indie, retro, and AA gaming on the go, and a console-like experience that just works, then the Steam Deck is still one of the best options you can buy. So final answer? Should you buy a Steam Deck in 2026? Yes, but only if you understand what it is. It's not the most powerful, it's not the newest, but it might still be the most balanced handheld gaming experience ever made. Thanks for watching. Now I want to know, are you still buying a Steam Deck in 2026? Or moving on to something else? See you in the next video.